Hey everyone, in today's video, we're going to do something really exciting. We're going to unbox and set up the all-new Magabox MG4 Max. Now, this is something I've been looking forward to, and I think you're going to love it just as much as I do. So, what's special about this box, you might be asking? Well, Magabox was kind enough to send me their latest model, which is the MG4 Max, and it's packed with some great features. Let's start with some of the specs. This box comes equipped with 4GB of RAM, which is pretty standard for a device like this, and 120GB of ROM, giving you plenty of storage space for apps, media, and whatever else you need. It's a dual-band device as well, which means you're going to get better and more stable internet connections. And it's running Android 12, so you're going to have access to all the latest apps and features. Another great thing about this box is it supports up to a gigabyte network, so if you've got fast internet at home, you'll be able to take full advantage of that. And the best part, it's a 6K box, so you're going to get incredible picture quality, especially if you're streaming or watching high-definition content. Plus, this model comes with a voice-controlled remote, which is always a nice touch, especially if you're like me and sometimes just want to say what you're looking for, instead of typing it out. Alright, enough talk. Let's get into the unboxing. So, first, let's take a look at what's inside the box. As always, we've got the basics. There's the box itself, which we'll look at more closely in a second. Alright, let's move on. Also in the box, we've got two antennas. These are for better Wi-Fi connectivity, if you're using this box wirelessly compared to hardwiring it with an Ethernet cable. The box itself is actually really nice. It's all metal, which gives it a really premium feel. It's a very sturdy design, and it's very similar to some of their other models, but I think this one looks even better. On the side of the box, you'll find a microSD slot, which is great if you want to expand the storage even further. You've also got two USB ports, which you can use for external devices like a keyboard or a USB drive. There's also a restore button, which is useful if you ever need to reset the device. And then we've got an IR port, optical audio out, AV out, HDMI out, LAN for a wired internet connection, and your DC power input. Once again, you've got two antennas to improve your wireless signal, and there are also air vents to help keep the box cool during extended use. And, of course, the remote control. Now, this remote is pretty interesting. Like I mentioned earlier, it's voice controlled. So let's take a closer look at it. Right here, you can see the mic button. It's located near the top of the remote. The design of this remote actually reminds me a lot of the other models Magabox has put out. But what's really cool about this one is that it's got these quick access buttons. So, right here at the bottom, you've got buttons for YouTube, Prime Video, Disney Plus, and Netflix. These are your four main streaming platforms. And it's super convenient to have them right here at your fingertips. You don't even have to navigate through menus, just press a button and you're there. There's also a mic button that I mentioned earlier, and it's going to come in handy for voice commands. The instructions even show you how to set up these four quick buttons if you want to reprogram them for something else, which is pretty neat. I'll probably do another video on that at some point. And then we've got the DC plug, which you could order for your specific country, so that's nice. We've also got the HDMI cable, which is standard for setting up your box. The user guide, which is always handy if you're new to one of these things. There's nothing at the bottom, just a nice, clean finish. Alright. So that's everything that's in the box. Now, let's move on to setup. First thing we're going to do is hook everything up. So, let's plug it in, connect it to the TV via HDMI, and power it on. And here we go. So, as you can see, we've got the box loading up for the first time. Now, what's great about this box is that it goes straight into the main program screen. No complicated setup process here. I've got mine hardwired with an Ethernet cable, but if you're using Wi-Fi, all you have to do is head down to the settings menu, press OK, and navigate to network and internet. From there, you'll see all the available Wi-Fi networks. Just select yours, log in, and you're good to go. Now that we're connected, let's head over to the App Store. Which is similar to what we've seen in other Magabox models. There's a whole range of apps available, and you'll see that some of them are already preloaded onto the box. I'm just going to install a few additional ones that I like to use. And if you see any apps that have a little update icon like YouTube here, just go ahead and update them to the latest version. Once everything's installed and updated, you can exit out of the App Store and head back to the home screen. From here, you'll see three main sections: Live TV, Video on Demand or VOD, and Replay. Let's start by checking out the Live TV section. Just click on it, and as you can see, we've got over 2,000 live channels to choose from. Pretty impressive, right? You can browse through categories, and there's even a program guide to help you find what you're looking for. Next, let's check out the Video on Demand section. This is where you'll find movies and TV series. In total, we've got over 29,000 movies and 2,800 TV series available. Plenty of content to keep you entertained. You can browse through different genres and categories to find exactly what you're in the mood for. Now, let's take a look at the Replay section. This is where things get really interesting, because it lets you go back and watch content that aired up to 7 days ago. So, if you missed your favorite show or want to rewatch something, you've got 101 channels to choose from that support playback. Alright, that covers most of the major features. Let's head back to the settings menu for a minute. You can use this feature too with other apps like Netflix, Prime Video, and even specific TV channels. Press and hold the mic button and say YouTube. And there you go. YouTube opens right up. So that's the setup. If you're interested in picking up this box for yourself, I'll have a link in the description below where you can get it. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a great day.